Lake Chinook Fire and Rescue is an expansive 105 square mile fire district. The district is predominantly a weekend and vacation community, which translates into many homes, but a limited amount of permanent residents.
We have a lot of properties with nothing but travel trailers or nothing on them, so there's not a high tax dollar value in them. So we don't get a lot of revenue from the tax base.
Very limited tax base, just over $100,000 that has to pay for salaries, materials and services, capital expenditures, new equipment, and the price of stuff these days, $100,000 doesn't go anywhere.
The district's main focus is on life safety through preparedness and prevention. To accomplish this, they have replaced old, unreliable apparatus with newer, reliable engines, a new tender, and a newer ambulance. The challenge was to do this as fiscally responsible and financially prudent as possible. This is a challenge Chief Don Cofield took on with tremendous success.
Don has just done such a tremendous job in developing this, getting all of our programs in place, getting the buildings up, new equipment that works.
Because of Don's extensive research and constantly developing contacts, he was able to procure top-grade fire protection and emergency medical vehicles for very little money. Often, he is even able to get items donated, as was the case with the new pumper donated by the Portland Fire Bureau.
It's a surplus engine. It's new to us. It is actually ideal for us. It has very, very low miles.
An ambulance was donated by the Black Butte Fire Department, which allows for quicker transport of patients since they no longer have to wait for a medical transport from Madras. And while Chief Cofield has been the primary force to keep the Lake Chinook Fire and Rescue District on the cutting edge of emergency medical service and fire prevention, he is quick to recognize the support of his board and the dedicated team of volunteers like Lieutenant Art Dorsey, who has devoted untold hours refitting and restoring many of the vehicles donated to the fire district.
Lieutenant Dorsey, who spent a lot of time here on equipment preparedness, he ensures that these vehicles are ready to roll at moment's notice.
With Art's vehicle painting and restoration skills, he is able to turn this military truck into a first-class Lake Chinook Fire and Rescue vehicle.
This is one of the units that we've gotten from a FEP program from the government. It came, what it was a vehicle that towed a tank, and it had a lowboy. It had a big winch on it and stuff that we took off. It's 3,000 gallons. It's capable of spraying as you drive down the road. This unit goes up and down.
The vehicles and equipment Don and his district recently received are valued at over $250,000, with a cost to the taxpayers at less than $10,000.
I don't want to say we're tight, but we're definitely cheap. And we're very frugal with the taxpayer's dollar.
While stretching the taxpayer's dollar to amazing lengths is the order of the day, compromising on quality and excellence is not.
I've been to a lot of fire districts in the state of Oregon and Washington as far as volunteers are concerned. And basically, I think this is one of the finer stations that provides the service.
The one thing we won't settle on is we insist on being first class.
Chief Cofield's unwillingness to compromise on excellence is also demonstrated by his districts being named #1 in the state and 3rd in the nation for total hours devoted to wildfire preparedness. There is no secret to Chief Don Cofield's success. How does he accomplish all of this? It's a question he's been asked many times.
I tell every one of them, take advantage of every single grant that's available. Grants that are available through the federal government, grants that are available through state, grants that are available through private industry, grants that are available through SDAO itself. We were just awarded a safety grant through SDAO for a power gurney, which was needed, terribly needed because of the age of our volunteers, basically. So,
Don takes pride in the Lake Chinook Fire and Rescue District and the service it provides to its taxpayers. He continues to strive to increase their services through new training, new equipment, and new apparatus at the best possible cost.
I encourage everybody to go out and seek grants and seek funding from outside sources. That's how you can improve your district and improve your district services to your constituents.